Hi everyone, it's me. I hope you're well. I've got a little pie fest going on. It's a long time coming this. There's a butty van up the road, which I have been to on a couple of occasions, and I did a video about called On The Kerb. They make fantastic sandwiches, not your typical ham salads, you know, they've got some really good specials, got spicy meats and homemade sauces on them and everything. Well, in response to one of their customers who was travelling all the way over to the next borough to find a pie he liked, they started making their own pies. So what I've got here is a small selection of, well, pies. Now I'm going to say they're not the prettiest pies I've ever seen, but it's not all about what they look like. And in fairness, they've been in my motorbike back box for quite a journey, so they've been a bit battered. So I'll tell you what I've got. I've got minced beef and chilli, which has got a little chilli on top. I've got a cheese and onion, and I've got a steak, and I can't remember which is which. It got jumbled up. There was a flagging one saying steak, and I took it out, and can't remember which one I took it out of, to be honest. And they both got little holes in, so it could be either. Right. So let's get started. You know, I'm gonna start with the one in the wrapper. Oh, I've warmed these up. I don't normally bother, but I thought, you know, treat myself. It's hot. This is why I don't normally warm them up. They're hard to eat. Oh, I found a steak one. Oh, that's nice. The pastry's really buttery. Because I've warmed this one up in the tin foil, the bottom's gone a bit like, you know, Fray Bentos pie, when you get the pastry on top, you get the crispy bit, then the gooey bit. Well, this has pretty much done that. You've got the crispy pastry on the top. It's gone a bit gooey underneath. It's lovely. Right, so what? Put it in my mouth. Oh, that's really nice flavoured steak. That it's like braising steak. Is that focusing in on that? Can you see it? That is lovely. That. Right. I get that again. I will get that again. So that's the beef in gravy of some description, but very, very nice, beautiful. It's a bit like a steak in ale. I don't know if it's steak in ale, but that's some ale. It is now. Right, that means this one must be my cheese and onion one, which wasn't in a tin foil tray, so it cooked quite evenly. Look at that. I forgot to ask what sort of cheese it was. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely, that. There's something else in it. What's in it? You can see at the top, it's like a dark layer. I don't know if that's like caramelised onion or something. No doubt you'll tell me in the comments, but that is gorgeous, that. That's a beauty. That is an absolute beautiful cheese and onion pie. Now I will say these pies aren't the biggest but they're not the smallest. They're just right. Yeah, they're absolutely just right. You know, if you're just popping in for your lunch, which is what it's about. It's a caravan at the side of the road selling food. But yeah, that so far so good. Now this one, beef and chilli. It's collapsed. Oh. It's majorly collapsed. Oh, okay. That's all then. Oh. Now, this pie, I happen to know that the guy requested that they make some pies like the one he used to get over the hill. They do a beef with chilli, and it's very nice. It's one of my favourite pies. This, they've sort of almost misread the brief. This is chili con carne, from what I can tell. It's like a really flavourful chili con carne. So it's beef with chili, but it's just chili beef. It's chili con carne in a pie. But it's a chili con carne. If you went to a Mexican restaurant and you were served this filling as a chili, you would not be disappointed at all. It's delicious. Yeah, that gets a very high score if I scored them. Well, it's called On The Kerb. I thought it was Cafe On The Kerb, but I think it might just be On The Kerb. And we're in Altham, on the road through Altham on the right hand side in the lay-by. They do, I say, some of the specials they do there are fantastic and messy, very messy, sloppy, brilliant they are. Pies can be a bit sloppy as well. I recommend you go in and try these pies. I don't think you'll be well, you won't be disappointed. Yeah. So, cheers. Go along and try them. It's very enjoyable.